Ooh, truths in the building. This is probably the darkest video I've ever shot and published, but let me get to the point. So I'm in a bunch of different Facebook groups. This is just something on my mind I wanted to get off my mind real quick. I'm in a bunch of different Facebook groups, and this lady comes in there and says, "Hey, I'm like 100% in cash, and I'm looking to see what's a good number to get in to buy in on Bitcoin." And in the Facebook groups, I'm not gonna lie, I usually just troll because, and it's kind of messed up, but whatever. I mean, I usually just troll because a lot of people in the Facebook groups, they're just, I mean, not all of them, but it's like 90% rookies, and you can tell they just rookies because of the way they talk. Like, it's sad. I mean, and don't get me wrong, like, they say things that, trust me, you will be like, what? Right? But anyway, getting to the point. So I told her, I said, look, I usually troll. And this is what I told her this on the message. I said, I usually troll, but I'm going to be serious. Okay. I told her to dollar cost average in. And this is why this is important, is because if you're waiting for a number to buy into Bitcoin or any crypto, okay, let's say you got $100,000, or if you have $100, whatever you have, think about it. Unless you're a trader that's using a chart and using self-fulfilling prophecies to make, the most educated guesses on when to get in and get out in order to make a profit. If that's not what you're doing, and you're just in this for the long term for whatever other reasons, speculative, if you want to use crypto or not, dollar cost average in. Because if your number to get in is 8,500, what if it bottoms at 8,600? And let's say you really stick to your guns, and you're like, you know what, when it's at 8,500, I'm getting in. And the bottom is 86. It bottoms at 8,600. Like, I'm not talking about overall bottom. I'm saying it dips down and it hits 8,600 and it never comes back. And you're like, okay, what if it does? Okay, so what if it hits? What if your number is 6,000 and it goes to 6,100? And you can sit here all day and be like, well, what if it doesn't? But you're looking at a one-time shot. And this is if you're planning to go all in. If you're going to spend this one large lump sum, the $100 or the $100,000 or whatever lump sum you have to get in, that's like the worst thing you could do. And then you could be like, well, what if it's at 8,000 and you start dollar cost averaging in, and you don't go all in, and now you're buying Bitcoin at 8,000 and then 8,200 and then 8,500 and so on and so forth. Like, you could have got a better deal if you would have went all in at $8,000. But the thing is, the main thing that you have to remember and not be a rookie is you don't know. You do not know what the future is. You don't know what the right side of that chart's going to do. Even if it's charting along the correct path of the self-fulfilled prophecies that people use with TA, you don't know what event or anything that can happen. Okay? You have a general consensus of the overall trend. All right? Net worth growth and finite supply. So we know if demand goes up, we have a finite supply, the value increases. But you don't know the fluctuations. You don't know if you're going to be chasing that number. So dollar cost average in. And don't be a rookie.